The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Del Piero.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to play it through. Kvaratskhelia gets into some space. Big chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Del Piero. He has found the way through. Costacurta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. And again, they're pressing effectively.
And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. And here's Del Piero. He's had a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thuram with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Forlan.
Pretty robust defending.
Pele is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Lacking in accuracy. Costacurta. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nuno Mendes. That has been slung wide.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And this is Ronaldo. Kvaratskhelia. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Bellingham. Rijkaard. Maradona has given away a free kick. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. De Bruyne. Del Piero. And he's one-on-one! It's 4-1! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really...
There's the header! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitution for Milan, number 3, Ruben Diaz. Number 22,
And the second half gets underway.
De Bruyne. Coming on the field.
Well, I think they have to be
number
positive
13,
despite the scoreline.
Adams.
The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Madrid have it back and can go again.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim. Fallen! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Costa Curta. Bellingham does really well there, he is strong. Costa Curta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Thuram. Here's Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. That is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Madrid give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Can he get on the end of this? Vitinha. Ernest. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Thuram calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Thuram gets good distance on it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's gone loose. Costa Curta. Azar. Kvaratskhelia. Threads one in. He can run onto that.
Has been
Time.
indicated.
Excellent interception. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And that's it. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway.
Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism.
Horace! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. That has been slung wide. He whips it across. And that should get the job done. And that's a throw-in. And that's played in low. And he was quick to react. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a key interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vieira. Roberto Carlos.
That was lovely, that.
Roberto Carlos Puskas! Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Ernest, this is promising. He's tried one! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Roberto Carlos. Here's Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's Pele! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception. Rijkaard. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, super ball! Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So off we go once
Coming
more.
on to replace him is
So first half brought no goals.
Van Basten.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hoeneß cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi gets... And there's the shot! Oh, off the bar! And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's played into the area. Mendes gets it away. Hoeneß. And they're back on the ball again. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Madrid have it back and can go again. Knocks it into space. Nuno Mendes. Oh, smashing! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Barcelona really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He's in a good position here.
Barcelona really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And this is Messi. And that is one way to get his defending done.
Substitution on the field, number 10,
Corner
Griezmann.
number 2 then.
Number 5, Vitinha. Number 22, Hoeneß. Coming on the field.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Number 8, Scholes.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Raúl.
Puskas. He's gone for goal! Nuno Mendes plays it forward. Now it's Pelé, and this is Luis Suarez!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Tar. Nice interception.
There will be 1
His
minute
positioning
added
was
time.
spot on. Scholes. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
And I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outsiders? They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Luis Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Horace! Oh, it's hit the post! It's in! And again they hit the front! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Bellingham. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Now it's crossed into the middle. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Has a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Thuram picks it up from the goal kick. He is starved of space and time. Oh, good-looking ball. Nicely shaped ball. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Now it's Messi. He's a shot. Big chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Pelé. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's got away, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Messi. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. And that could set him on his way. He has found the way through. Now there's a shoot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a dawdle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And we've reached half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
With the father of a boy in
Madrid
a blue
head
hat
in for half-time with
his
a
way to the
3-1 lead.
information centre. Substitution on the field. Number 13, Scholes. Number 20, Suarez.
And the action is back
Coming
on the way.
field, number 11,
Curtis.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 9,
Haaland.
Erling Haaland.
Messi. Vitinha promptly onto that, and that is that. Costa Curta. Thuram. Bonucci. And it's Vitinha. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Driving on and making good progress. Bonucci. Nuno Mendes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. And Mendes. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. 60 minutes played. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Some good work on the right flank here. And this is Pele. Haaland. And it's Kukçu. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is wildly off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Ernest. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ernest. That's an imaginative pass. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bonucci cuts out the pass. Now it's Pele.
Pele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. He won't be happy with that one. That's that, the end. Madrid can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal scoring,
He gets big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Van Basten certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Nuno Mendes is wide and looking to get onto this. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nedved. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been flattened there. Goes down, but nothing given. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Van Basten. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that pass isn't the best. A probing pass. Now that's well seen too. Madrid are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nedved in acres of space out wide. And he's gone looking for safety. It's a good run down the right. Really fierce, close defending. Pelé. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Van Basten. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mendes has it in a wide position. Delivers the ball. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And he's intervened well there. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Pelé. And he opts to go forward. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Pelé! And he's found it's Pelé! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
1 minute added time.
Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Van Basten.
And the action is back on the way.
Coming on the field.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Hernes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pele picks it up out wide. Header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to pass it through. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
He's through, now is he in? Mbappe. He's free, he has got space. And he nearly went all the way.
Mbappe really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vitinha has given away a free kick. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Costa Curta, and he was quick to react.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Pele, and they can counter here. Pele, now it's Pele. Oh, look at the space here. Showing good feet. And that's aimed into the middle. Adams can get it clear.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Great chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bellingham is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Bellingham.
We have got changes
Number
here from
18,
both sides, in fact.
Pele. Number 5, Vitinha. Coming on the field, number 7, Ronaldinho. Number
Oh, good ball.
17,
And the finish! There it is! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Caught offside that time.
There will be 3 minutes
Just
added time.
eases him off the ball. He's found a way through. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Hoeneß clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it.